Welcome back to Memorial Stadium on the campus of Clarion University. Today, the PSAC West Championship game is on the line. The Clarion Golden Eagles playing host to the IUP Indians. Steve Melfi along with Brian Novak. The Clarion Golden Eagles have won the toss and elected to receive. Back deep for the Golden Eagles will be number 24, Whitty, along with number 9, Marlon Worthy, and number 7, Art Gregory.
Yeah, Steve, I'll tell you what, everything's going right for Clarion so far. They win the toss, they'll be able to come out with that offense and hopefully put the IUP defense back on their heels right away. Looking ahead on the IUP defense, their two leading tacklers, Choice and Creech, are hurt, and they probably will not play. The only, we were talking with the sports information director from IUP, and he said they will come in if necessary or in specialty situations. So IUP has all the problems right now starting out.
And John Ruff kicks it deep. Whitty will take it at his own 10. Across the 20, will he be stopped? Across the 20 to about the 25, and the Golden Eagles will take over possession.
Yeah, that was a nice kick by place kicker there, Michael Gary. Worthy kicked it up over the side. Last week he had a big game against Slippery Rock. He was able to return a punt. He had 3 catches for touchdowns, and he had an unbelievable offensive production with total offense. He also started the game at quarterback, although this week Coach Sobolewski goes with his starter, Tim Myers.
Golden Eagles will start out twins to the near side. Tanini the lone setback. They give us to Tanini. Oh, play action. Myers a throw to Brown and completes it at the 30.
That was a nice play action fake by Tim Myers. He faked it Tanini coming around to his left side, and he found his big All-American tight end, Tim Myers, out there in the flat for a gain of about 7 yards. So right away, Clarion comes out throwing the ball.
One milestone that could happen this afternoon. Tim Brown now needs 5 catches to become the all-time single-season leader in receptions in Golden Eagles history. So he has 1. He needed 6. Now he's down to 5.
Yeah, Steve, I'm looking for Tim Brown to have an excellent day today. This is his kind of game. He likes to be here in the pressure situations. That's what this game is. It's all about the winner keeps going. The winner takes the conference. So I'm looking for a good game between Tim Myers and his All-American tight end, Tim Brown.
3rd down and 3. Ball on the 30-yard line. Tanini in the backfield. Twins to the near side, along with Henry. And we got a flag on the play. Appears to be offsides. IUP indicating it's against the Golden Eagles. We'll wait for the indication from the referee.
Just to go on with a couple thoughts here, Steve. Although IUP is in this situation where they're in a must-win situation, I think they are still in the driver's seat. They've been in this situation before. They know what it takes to win. They're used to winning. They're used to going to the playoffs. This is all new for Clarion. So that right now, Clarion is playing on emotion, and sometimes the emotion can overcome anything.
They wave off the flag. It's still 3rd and 3. Myers, the throw, comes to the near side, completes it to Harper, complete for a Clarion first down.
And it was a nice play by Tim Myers, able to roll out, avoid the oncoming rush. He found his man Harper out there in the flats, and threw a strike to Harper, first down, and they moved the chains.
One thing the Golden Eagles wanted to do this afternoon is score quick and be able to drive on the Indians and put some points on the board. They give us to Henry. Henry up the middle for a couple.
Henry's had a disappointing season, Steve. He started out the game against New Haven. He took a couple hard hits. He also took some hard hits against Westminster. He went up to Edinburgh, hurt his ankle, and he was out on the sidelines for a while. He comes in last week. He had a nice game against Slippery Rock, but he went out again in the second half. So they're looking for a good game also from Damian Henry today.
2nd down and 6 on a 48. Worthy split to the far side. Harper to the near side. Henry and Tanini in the backfield. Just underway for the PSAC West Championship game from Memorial Stadium. Myers to throw again. Goes up top, intended for number 17, Kevin Harper, and just out of the reach.
Tim Myers avoided the rush again, rolling out to his left. He saw his sprinter down, Kevin Harper, running downfield, and I think Tim Myers just got a little over-anxious out there because Kevin Harper was starting to come into the open. Tim Myers saw that, got a little anxious, and misthrew that ball for an incomplete pass.
Number 2, Reese Brown on the coverage for the Indians. It'll bring up a 3rd and 6. Just near midfield, Worthy to the far side, Harper to the near side. Tanini and Henry again split backs for the Golden Eagles. Now Henry goes in motion to the far side. Myers to throw again. Good protection. Goes across the middle for Harper. Complete at the 36-yard line. Enough for a Clarion Golden Eagle first down.
But Tim Myers is getting all the time in the world to throw. His offensive line right now is strong. They're holding the IUP on rushers and giving all the time in the world to Tim Myers to throw. When you give Myers that kind of time, he will pick you apart like he did on that last play to Kevin Harper. Looking on the IUP's defense there, they're a little banged up, and their rush has not been strong the last couple weeks.
That was a big factor coming in this afternoon. The IUP Indians have not been able to get to the quarterback, and so far this afternoon, Myers has had good time. Again, he goes to throw, completes it to Tanini across the 25, close to the 20-yard line. Another Golden Eagle first down.
Tim Myers and under Coach Sobolewski's direction is coming out and they're throwing the ball. They have a feeling that if they can throw the ball on this IUP defense, they will win. As you stated, Steve, the past 2 weeks, IUP has not been able to put pressure on the quarterback, and that because of that, they've had to go into the blitz situation, putting all the pressure on the IUP secondary, and that's what's happening right now. I know we were talking earlier, and the IUP said if Clarion would gain 10 yards in any one play, the next play they're going to come in on a blitz, and so far Clarion's been able to pick that up.
And when you start blitzing, that leaves the secondary vulnerable to the man-to-man coverage. The Gold Eagles started out on their own 25-yard line. Now they are inside IUP territory. Ball resting on the 22-yard line. 1st and 10. Brown in motion. Myers, quick throw to Brown, completes it. Brown still on his feet for a couple. Gets inside the 15 to the 14-yard line. And as we saw last week, Brian, against Slippery Rock, you cannot tackle Tim Brown high. And right there was a good shot of what he can do. He kept his feet, and he was stopped for a gain of only 1, but he kept his feet moving and picked up 4 or 5 more yards.
Well, Tim Brown is very deceiving, Steve, as you know. As soon as he gets the ball, you know you can't tackle him high. Slippery Rock made that mistake last week, and it looks like IUP's doing the same thing.
The sweep to Tanini, he picks up another Golden Eagle first down inside the 10-yard line. And with 11:18 remaining, the Golden Eagles have been able to move the ball at will against the IUP defense.
Well, you know, Steve, they call Jay Tanini the bulldozer, and that's his job. He gets those tough, hard yards inside. He's been having an excellent year so far. He's been able to pound his way, and he likes to get his shoulders parallel to the plane and just take off north and south.
1st and goal from the 8. They'll go from the I. Tanini along with Henry. Twins to the right is Worley and Harper. Myers under center, just under 11 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Myers to throw to the end zone. Henry at the 5 to the goal. Touchdown. And the Gold Eagles strike first. An 8-yard pass from Myers to running back Damon Henry.
That was a nice play by the offensive line, giving Tim Myers the time to throw. Also, Jay Tanini picked up the blitz. He stayed inside to give Tim Myers time to throw. He picked up the blitzer, giving Tim Myers all kind of time to find the open receiver. Damon Henry comes from the backfield, comes out to the flat to the right. Tim Myers spots him, and as soon as Damon Henry gets the ball, you know he's going to smell that end zone, and there it is, 6 points for Clarion.
Kramer's extra point is up, and it's blocked. And it can be returned for 2. IUP has it. And he's taken down by number 80, the backup tight end Ryan Allman. And IUP got to that kick. It was a low kick, and they blocked it. But what could have happened there was you can return that back for 2 points. So IUP blocks the extra point, but Clarion strikes first. The Golden Eagles lead 6-0.
This is a test pattern. This is a wallpaper pattern.